Uh, Obviously, extremely disappointed that the season's over and it's a tough loss, but thrilled at what this group of guys was able to come together and do, and the season that we had. Just proud of them. They fought all year long, starting off in conference play 1-3 and finding a way and battling, and ended up with 14 Big Ten wins and making the Sweet 16 with only 2 guys that ever played in the NCAA tournament before. So extremely proud. This was by far the best team I've ever been around. Proud of Julian. He's going to go down as one of the best players to ever play at the University of Maryland, and we're going to hang his number one day because of just what he did for this program. Bless you. And really proud of my young big guy here to kind of go through the Big Ten the first time and play the way he's played all year. These 2 guys have been great. So disappointing. Florida's really good. They're deep. I think their bench was really wore us down, but proud of this season.
We'll open it to questions for the athletes only to start.
Hey, Eugene Wong, Washington Post. Just when you look back, obviously the sting is still fresh, but when you look back on your career, all you've contributed to Maryland, kind of what pops into your mind?
Yeah, I'm just, kind of grateful I was able to be a part of a program like this. It was just a blessing to be a part through the ups and downs, and I feel like I kind of came out, and even though we lost, I came out with my chin up, and we fought hard, and we just weren't able to get it done. So,
Derek, I don't know if you know you set the freshman record for points. I know it came in a loss, but when you look back at the season for you as a freshman and all that you accomplished, kind of what comes to mind for you, and have you thought about what the next step is going to be for you in terms of going to the NBA or coming back to Maryland?
I'm not sure yet. I have to talk to my mom, my agency, Coach Willard, all the coaches, see what I'm doing. And then throughout the season, it was growth for me. I just kept getting better. Didn't let the game before I played affect me. Just kept on getting better. And
Hey guys, for both of you, Florida obviously a really good offensive rebounding team. They kind of dominated the battle of the boards again tonight. What was so difficult about stopping them on the glass?
They come from a kind of a physical conference in the SEC. And they were really deep. They have a lot of 6'10" and taller guys coming off the bench. Whereas we got a little bit of shorter guys, but. They just kind of out-hustled us, and they kind of was just more prepared in the rebound battle, I guess.
Yeah, they got 2 6'10" guys or taller on the floor at the same time, physical guys, big bodies, and they just running in fine and trying to get a rebound.
Wayne Viner, Terp Talk. Derek, can you talk about the evolution of your game from being more of an inside guy to now being an excellent pretty much point forward?
Just me consistently working on my game all day, every day, and then my coaches and the team and my teammates just having that faith in me to help me expand my game and to trust me to do the stuff I can do with the ball.
And Juju, can you please explain how you became such a fantastic foul shooter in your senior year?
Yeah, just locking in, watching film and just working at it, consistent reps.
Hi guys, Christian Babcock with the Bay Area News Group. How hard was it to withstand their run in the second half? You guys, took their run in the first half and then made your own. But was there fatigue an issue? Obviously, they were playing a lot of guys. They had, I think, 6 or 7 guys in double figures. How hard was it to do that again in the second half?
We had a lot of defensive laps. But they was just capitalizing off of it. Like, they was making that threes, that shots. If they didn't make it, they got the offensive rebound and repeated, just kicked it out for threes, layups, and just scored.
Kyle Goon, Baltimore Banner. Julian and Derek, I know you guys both said you're very proud to be part of this whole team, but especially the starting five, the Crab Five, as it's been called. What are you going to remember about that group, and what do you think the lasting legacy of that group will be?
We only get this opportunity once to be together as a team, build relationships. I mean, unless you go to like a prep high school, but even then you still build relationships. But from like since they are seniors, I don't think they got an extra year. It's gonna be like hard to make relationships like this. But we're just gonna remember each other and remember all the memories we did, and just keep on being a brotherhood.
Okay, Derek, Julian, thank you for your time. You guys are good to go. We'll open it to questions for Coach Willard.
Hey, Kevin. Apart from the wins, what would you say is the most gratifying part of having coached this group? And the follow-up would be, what is your future in terms of returning to College Park? Have you made a decision whether or not you'll be back?
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed coaching this basketball team. They from the time they stepped on campus in June, they've just been so much fun to coach, and to kind of see them kind of grow together, have the wins we had on the road, have some of the toughest losses that I've ever dealt with, buzzer beaters, and to overcome that was huge for me. It was one of those things. It was just a whole lot of fun. The staff said it the other day. It was just kind of they're so much fun to be around, and they accomplished a lot. It's in today's world of trying to put together a roster in 3 weeks. These guys all made great strides. And again, the only two guys I ever played in an NCAA tournament before was Julian and Jordan. So for those guys to be great leaders, and for us to get to the Sweet 16, I think it shows you how good a group of kids they were. So I have not even. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll just be honest with you. I haven't talked to my agent. I haven't talked to my wife. I made a promise to this team that I was gonna just focus on this team, and that's all I've done. So I haven't talked to anybody. I have an agent. I'm sure he's talking to people because that's what agents like to do. But I don't know.
Hi, Kyle Goon, Baltimore Banner. As follow-up to that, is there something at this juncture you think Maryland can do to bring you back?
Right now, my biggest concerns in life right now, I don't know who my boss is going to be. It's the guy that brought me here, who I really liked and appreciative of him bringing me to College Park, is not here anymore. And I don't know who we're going to hire. And that's, as in today's day and age, that worries me a little bit. I'm just being honest. My honesty got me in trouble. Might as well keep getting me in trouble. So this is going to be a family decision. I love College Park. I love Maryland. But when you're at this point in your career and you're looking at things, I have to take everything into consideration about what's moving forward. But I have not even talked to anybody, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Coach, I just wanted to ask, is the Villanova, presumably, is that an option for you? Like, have they offered you
I have
the
no
position?
idea.
And a follow-up for that, kind of what Kyle said, has there anything that the new administration and conversations they've had with you that would encourage you?
I'll be honest with you. My guy Brian Ullman deserves a raise because he has been phenomenal. The only person I've talked about my job is with that man over there wearing the muscle hat. He has been absolutely phenomenal. So, but I'm not even sure. I don't know if he's going to be here. So it's just one of those things right now.
Yeah, Coach. Last 20 games, the team has been incredible in the second half, even with the 5 guys who were playing 30 minutes, 35 minutes. And it wasn't like this was a back-to-back game. This was a, 4-day rest or whatever. What happened in that second half That has not happened in over a month or almost 2 months.
Well, actually, we haven't. We've been getting off to horrendous starts in the second half. Colorado State, we got down 13. We came out at home against Northwestern, didn't play well. We haven't been playing overly well to start the second half, and I think we've talked about it as a group, and we looked at it, and when you play a team that can come off the bench with the guys that they can come off the bench with, that was a big worry. And, we battled, and these guys were battling. I thought the biggest play was the rebound that Condon got and threw it up to the rim. I think it was a 7-point game at the time and pushed it to 9. I just thought that was like a really big momentum breaker. So, but we haven't been starting well for a while. We've been playing well in the second half. We just haven't been starting well, and that start really hurt us.
And the rebound discrepancy, it's just odd after all the games this year.
It's what they do. They're the number 3 offensive rebounding team in the country. They're the largest. They score more points off offensive rebounds than any other team in the country. You have to give them credit. They do a really, really good job at it.
We've got time for 2 more. Thank you.
Eli Cohn with the Diamondback. Kevin, I know you mentioned, earlier, can't control Twitter, can't control the media, but looking over the past week, do you wish you approached anything differently?
Not at all.
Last question here.
Lindsay Schnell, The Athletic. Kevin, I feel like a lot of times people demand that public figures be honest, and then when they are honest, to your point, sometimes you get in trouble. Today, when you guys left the team hotel, there were some fans that voiced their displeasure. Does that make you think at all about, do you want to be at Maryland?
Not at all. I got my guy. We would not be in the Sweet 16 if it wasn't for Harvey Sanders. Harvey Sanders runs our collective, does all the fundraising, has been instrumental in getting us back to where we are. And Hard gave me the biggest hug, so he matters. I understand fans are going to be pissed because I'm in limbo and this and that. And I get it. Like, I'm kind of pissed, to be honest with you, because I didn't expect to be in this situation. But
Coach, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
That phone call saved me.